Well, hello, and welcome back. I'm AJ O'Neill, and this is us doing some live code and hanging out. So, first things first, of course, as always, this right here is a special drink. So normally we'd open up with popping a top of this, but today, for this very special occasion, this right here is evaporated milk with 2 tablespoons of sugar and about a half of a teaspoon of vanilla. It's basically like drinking ice cream. It's really great. I love it. So just imagine you took a liter of milk, all that milky goodness, and evaporated out 3/4 of the water. That's what this is right here. It's excellent. Okay. So with that out of the way, my first question to all of you is, do you know of a file system that can work between Windows, Mac, and Linux? Because I need something that'll work on my Raspberry Pi and will work on my Mac, at the very least. I don't really use Windows, so I don't care about that one so much, but it would be nice. As far as I can tell, there is not a solution for such a thing. But if you know of one, I'd love to know. All right, with that out of the way, let's go ahead and get started. And for those of you joining in, I'd love to know who you are, where you're from, and what brings you to the channel today. Okay, so where did we leave off here? And I'm gonna have to take this spoon out to drink this properly, I think. And by properly, I mean quickly, without the spoon getting in the way. Ah, yes. A bug fix for Zoxide. I think what I need to do... Yeah, if ARM, then we're assuming ARM 6, I think is what we said. Is that what we said? Let me go back and take a look at the conversation here. I'm not sure if it was 6 or 5 or what's supposed to be. Target triple. HF muscle, blah, 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 blah. ARM unknown. ARM v6 with hard flip. Okay, so what I need to find out then is what is the appropriate target triple for this. And I think in order to find that out, we're going to have to do... what is it? Packages, API, releases. There we go. API, releases, and Zoxide. And let's do .tab. Okay, actually I can get rid of the dot, or the @ sign. We don't need the @ sign there. And let's bring this down. Okay, so let's take a look. We've got... What type of ARM do we have? We just have ARM with HF. But I currently don't have a way to designate HF. We'll get into that more later, I suppose. So I think what I need to do... I don't think I need to do anything. I think that it is correct as it stands. Let me get back to this. ARM v6L. Yeah, I think what I need to do... Well, I don't want to... Oh, that's so good. I'd recommend it to anybody. What do we want to do here? Because everything else I think will be detected automatically the way that it's intended. That'll become ARM64. Unfortunately, the Windows needs the Visual Studio. It looks like this needs the Visual Studio shared library in order to install correctly on Windows. So we got ARM v7. So we've got 3 different versions of ARM. And no x86, which is probably fine. Okay. Looks good. Looks good. Okay. Then I'm just gonna take that in as is. All right, so I'm gonna take the whip out of this. That is correct. So let me just make sure that I rebase that on what's presently. Let's see, where am I at right now? Okay. So that is currently up to date. Various minor style updates. I think that somebody else did this already. And so I probably, well, we'll see. We'll see. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do checkout of this, and I'm going to do rebase from main. Okay. I could have sworn that somebody already did that, though. All right, let's do this. Git rebase-i main. Let's do git diff main and see what we get here. That's so strange. I could have sworn that somebody had done this. Okay. Let me check in the closed here. What did we have? Add shebang. Set strict mode. This was merged in. It added a ton of functions onto install sh. Okay, if this truly was merged in, as it appears to be, let's just take a look at one that had these things set. So is there any place where there's a plus function here? All right, well, I'm just going to take a look at arc install.sh. Let's do git reset main. Oh, okay. So he did it for a bunch of them, but not for all of them. Maybe that's what it is. So interesting. Do we have any new files? Or any files that aren't found? Hey, what's up? I'm AJ. Who the heck are you? What are you doing here? You're welcome, of course, but I'm just curious. And don't fret, we might still open up a can of Focus. All right. Well, let me just do a git diff and see what's going on. Okay, so the redirects, that makes sense. That kind of makes sense. I'm just looking to see Okay, it appears all of these are redirects. And then the couple that aren't, they have main functions. And to-do functions. Okay. I got some passes. All right. Here's what we're going to do then. We're going to look for all the functions that start with redirect. And we're going to cut them down to field 1 and sort them. And I think I can do xargs and then git add. Is that how this works? Or is it, no, xargs git add? Is that right? Okay, cool. So if I look at these then, and I ignore white space changes, then what I should just see is add a function and call the function on each of these, right? Add function, call function, add function, call function. And then some of them, we add the bash. I should check that the bash is on all of these. Okay, that looks good. So now, if I were to take that same list that we had here, and I want to know, okay, this is what I need to figure out. I want to know if the file does not have the line bin bash. Okay, so this is what I should do. I should take this list, and I'm going to call it 1.txt. And then I'm going to do this, and I'm going to call it 2.txt. And we're going to see if 1.txt and 2.txt are different. Okay, we need to make a small change to that, which is cut-d colon F1. There we go. Now let's see, are they different? They're still different, but why? Oh, Sway, what's up? Yeah, everything's going great. Thank you. I'm sorry to hear that someone messed up your race. That's rough. I don't understand the world of online gaming. How big of a deal was this race? You look like you're pretty pro with your the stuff that you had there. All right, suppress common lines. Interesting. What? I'm a little confused here. Do I need to sort this again? Oh, apparently xargs does not pass them in the same order. Or maybe RG doesn't read them in the same order? I guess that makes sense because RG is going to take advantage of multiple cores. So it might open up multiple files at a time. Okay, anyway. That looks good then. All right, so this would be... And I'm just going to look one more time because I want to make sure, particularly that all of the names match. So here's one. It's got the function twice. The name matches. And I'm pretty sure I did these with a script. I'm not 100% sure that I did them with a script, but I think that I did them with a script. And so this, I don't remember where that script is. That's 2. This is 3. This is 4. This is 5. I'm just looking for pairs. This is 6. This is 7. This is 8. This is 9. This is 10. This is 11. This is 12. And this is 13. Okay, so I see 13 pairs. Nothing's missing. It's pair. I think that that's going to be good. So I'm going to go ahead and commit. And this would be a chore and style wrap all redirect installers in functions. Okay. And then what branch am I on here? I'm still on chore style 3. Okay. So then what's this next group of changes? Oops. Okay, so this is a standalone. This is a standalone. That's to do. This is a standalone. That's a do nothing. Basically, that's a to do. All right. So I'm going to take the standalones and add them real quick. Oh, the race was not... Oh! Sorry. I got people mixed up in the chat for some reason. Oh, we were talking about Docker. So you wrote your own Docker in C? That is very interesting to me. Do you want to tell me about that experience? Because I understand process groups. Well, I don't really understand them, but I understand them well enough. I get the idea of a BSD jail. I get the idea that a Linux C group is a process group that's like a BSD jail. I get that it's sandboxed, that it is similar. It's like a lightweight virtual machine or a Troot. I know what a Troot is. I get that. So I understand that. And that's essentially the essence of Docker is Linux C groups. And then if you're running on a Mac or Windows, then you're using QEMU to have an operating system, to have the Linux operating system is truly being emulated. Or maybe it's not QEMU, but it's, I guess on Windows it's Hyper-V, on Linux it's KVM, whatever is supported on the platform, right? Whatever virtualization thing is supported on the platform. In the case of cross-platform, it's using QEMU, if I'm not mistaken, under the hood. And that is Docker. And then the whole caching layers, you're creating some sort of a, I don't know if it's a UDF file system. There's some sort of unionable file system. I can't remember what it is. You can do file system unions in Linux. So I get that. That's all IT stuff, really. Do I call that IT stuff? Yeah, sure. That's all IT stuff. So I get the idea of it. The part that concerns me of people not understanding what they're doing is that someone gets something to work in Docker and then no one's willing to change it or update it or investigate it, and nobody knows how to interpret it or understand what it means. And to me, that's, as I've said before, that's the same as it is the works on my machine problem. Nobody knows how to replicate what's in the Docker container. They just know how to redeploy the Docker container. Nobody knows how the system works. And so my problem is not so much with Docker, because I think there is a use case for Docker. My problem is that people who don't understand Bash are writing Bash files, which that's okay. Everybody has to do stuff they don't understand to some degree. But they're writing Bash files, but instead of writing them in Bash, they're writing them in Docker. And it just, I don't know how to complete that thought. But I'm concerned, let's say. Okay, so it was just these three, and it's frustrating. This is my problem. This is my problem. If I want to test it out in my own environment, people say, okay, we'll just run Docker. Now, before, I only had 16 gigs of RAM on my machine. Now, my new machine, I have 32, and I don't know how Docker runs on that, but on my work computer, I'm going to install Docker, which is where I guess the only place it really matters. But I only, on an SSD, you only have so much space, and Docker just, builds and builds and builds and builds and builds and creates all you run out of disk space and you run out of RAM because there's so many things going. And I don't like not knowing what the service is doing. I like being able to say, okay, I'm going to install Postgres and I'm going to install this other thing and it's going to be good and it's going to work. I don't like it when it's, oh, well, just start up these 16 containers on your computer. What are they doing? How do I edit them? It's I don't like having the layer, this is the core of it. I don't like having the layer of abstraction between me and the application I'm developing on. I get from the DevOps perspective, you want to be able to Dockerize things to deploy them, although I've seen that go backwards where they start introducing anti-patterns in order to make it more Dockerable instead of using I don't know, the tooling gets weird because then they start committing configuration into the repository instead of having the configuration part of the deploy system. Maybe there needs to be a Git repo for the configuration. Kai. He Dockers all the things, which I think, maybe he goes a little extreme on it. But anyway. So as a developer, I don't want to have all of these layers of abstraction in between me and the application. I want to be able to directly debug and run the application. I want to be able to see what files are being produced. I want to have access to all of my tools, my debugging tools. And I don't want so many layers in between me and the application. And then when the application deploys, I believe the application should be simple enough that this is the should versus the way the world is versus the way the world we want the way we want the world to be. I should be able to communicate to a coworker, here are the 3 things that need to be installed on your system, and this is the one command that you run to install them and start the app. But people don't even know how they got things working. They don't know which version of Python was working. They don't know which version of the library was working. They don't know what things were installed. People don't developers aren't behaving as engineers. They're not keeping track of what they're doing or the changes that they're making. They just throw spaghetti at it until it works, and then they don't know how to articulate to someone else. And so Docker does solve this problem. It acts as a form of documentation. Well, Docker has widely become a tool for development in what I'm seeing in the industry. I agree. It makes a lot of sense as a tool for deployment. But again, the documentation, the person who's doing the DevOps should be able to read the README and should know what needs to be installed. That should just be in the README. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know how you solve these problems because essentially it's, hey, people, be disciplined and do your job well. But what we need to optimize for is for people not being disciplined and not doing their job well. And so Docker fulfills that. And I don't know that there's any solution to that, because most people aren't going to be good at what they do. This is just the nature of the beast. It's the Pareto distribution. Very few people are going to be particularly competent. And I don't know that it is even fair to ask people, the majority of people, to be. How do you create a system where the people who are participating in the system are raised up to the level of the highest performer rather than the opposite? Yeah, yeah. Readmes of today. Please download this container. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, yeah. Well, we'll see what happens too, because at some point, I think what's going to happen is what often happens is there's going to be a divide between the rich and the poor, the haves and the have-nots, where there's going to be some engineers that are paid incredibly well, and then there's going to be a lot of people who are basically the new McDonald's workers. The new minimum wage is going to include all of the code monkeys and the script kiddies, as it were. And there's not. I think it's going to be very difficult to be in the middle ground. I think it's going to be very difficult to advance from, okay, I'm learning how to code. I've been doing this a year or two, to, okay, I've got 15 years of experience and I'm getting paid a truckload of money. I think that that divide is going to be very wide, and I think it's going to be very difficult to cross, because everybody that's on this side is going to be told, stay in your lane, don't worry about any details except these two details that you're told to worry about, and we're not paying you to learn more. And on the other side, it's going to be the people that somehow got across that. So this is part of my concern, is that we're not going to have an even distribution of, most people are in the middle, and a few people are noobs and a few people are experts. I think what we're going to have is a huge spike of, most people are noobs, nobody's in the middle, and somehow mystically we have 100 experts over on the other end that are in charge of engineering the entire world. And hopefully they don't belong to the same political party, no matter which political party that is. Okay. Let's see. Wrap. Okay, so this would be chore, style. Let's see. Wrap, standalone, scripts with main function. I almost think that there should be more of these. Let me go check out, what about the SSH add user? Does this not have one? SSH add user. Oh, it's got a main function. Okay. All right, so some of the other ones already exist that way. That's fine. Okay, and then the rest of these are just to-dos and passes, it looks like. First of all, let's get rid of this. Get rid of these. I wonder what's in this to-do file. What does it tell me to do? That's not very helpful. .env linter install .sh. Is there anything in here for me to do? I don't think so. Okay, well, I'm going to get rid of that to do. I don't know what this files was. Probably nothing important. Okay, that was just for me. This was me being so stupid, because what I wanted to do was run shell format on each of these files. And for some reason, my brain was off by a few degrees that day. So instead of Googling how to run shell format on multiple files, I wasn't thinking at all. I was just thinking, my Vim setup is doing the thing that I want it to do. So I'll just run Vim on every file. And then later I thought, well, that was really dumb. Why? I know what my Vim setup is because I'm the one that set it up. Shell check, or no, shell format is what's formatting the files. I should just run shell format. May have been a combination of both that was doing some formatting. But anyway, let's see. What's this update? Okay, no, don't need that one. And what's this x.sh? Looks as though I was testing something here. Don't need that anymore. All right. So let's take a look here. I'm going to get rid of this. And yeah, these are just the to-dos and passes. I'm gonna call this do nothings. So we're gonna wrap the do nothings. Okay, I just had to think to myself for a second there. This is chore style wrap no ops in function. Well, info only installers function. There we go. All right. So git push dash fu origin chore style 3. So that one is done. Okay, so I think we're almost ready to start merging all these things together. Super entertaining to watch you code. Now I really need to go. See ya. All right. Have a good one. I'm glad that you found it entertaining. Leave a like. Share with someone you like. Okay. Yeah, this one's ready to go now. And VPS Essentials meta package. I don't know. I guess I'm going to leave this up here. That's just an idea. So all of these are really ready to go except this one. And then maybe I'll review that on stream here. Oh, interesting. You can see the little bit of my screen over here with the tables. I was looking on Wikipedia about a cross-platform file system. I just want to see something that hits Mac, Linux, and Windows NT, as it were. Something that isn't fat. A journaled file system. I would love to have more than a journaled file system. Let's see. What is NTFS 3G? Interesting. Huh. Sorry, I'm looking at this. And let's see, Paragon. What is NTFS 3G? I'm going to have to look at this. I think I've used this before. Cross-platform implementation, blah, blah, blah. Can we get this on Mac? Will it work? Will it actually work? Do we have it for Mac? It says Mac OS. I'll be very interested to see if this does. Wow, no! Download. No, where's the binaries, bro? Give me the binaries. This is terrible. Terrible, terrible, terrible. Please, please, please. Oh gosh. 159 stars. That's sad. Is this not the official one? Is this a fork? Or is this not a fork but a mirror maybe? Okay, I'm going to look into that a little bit later, because if I can get NTFS working between Mac and Linux, then I'm just going to set my drive to NTFS, because I want something that supports permissions and time stamps and stuff, and I don't know, FAT32 seems not to do that. I don't know what's going on. Okay, What was it? What was I at? Why I got distracted here. Okay, pretty much I just need to decide what order I want these to go in. Then I think I do it in reverse order. Because I'm going to rebase, 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 rebase. And then I'm going to push to probably this one here. I think this is the one I'm going to push to. And then I'm going to prove myself. Okay. All right, so here's what we'll do. I want to check out the most innocuous one, which is the Bugfix K installers. And then I'm going to do a git rebase of alias RG. And then I'm going to do a git rebase of, which would be the next one underneath of it. Let's do the Bugfix Zoxide. Okay. And then, all right, so I'm going to be closing out this one, this one. I guess I kind of want to do that one last. All right, Zoxide, this Chore Style 3, sure, let's do that one. And Vim, I'm going to do Vim Bash next. Oh, wait, you know what? I'm going to need to reword that one. That's okay. And then, let's see. And then I'm going to rebase on the RG alias again. And then I'm going to do git rebase -i main. And I just want to reword this one. It's going to be Bugfix Zoxide. Properly detect ARM v6 downloads. Oh, should that be v5? I don't recall. That's going to be good enough. Okay, and then let's see here. Git rebase -i main. So I wanted to reword this one. This is part of the solution for 221. Which one was that? Okay, I'm going to reword that. This is going to be feature RG add alias installer alias for rip grep. And then I'm going to say C number 221. There we go. And I guess actually, all right, git checkout. What was the one I was just on? Is that one of curl or something? No. Dang it. Oh, bug fix K. Okay, here we go. I'm just going to rewrite that. There we go. Git checkout bug fix K. Git rebase -i main. No. Git checkout alias RG. And then I'm going to reword this one. And then I'll just paste that there. Okay, and then I'm going to check out bug fix K again. And I'm going to rebase alias RG. And then what was this one? I'm going to have to COD distortion patch 1, right? And then it's going to be what this one is, bug fix K installers, bug fix K installers, and then patch 1. Okay. So let's double check on this. This one's in, yes. That one, no. This one, yes. This one, yes. This one, yes. This one, yes. This, no. This, no. Okay. So I'm just going to go in and approve this one. I'm going to approve myself. Interesting. Just one last look at all these things. Oh, you know what I need to do that I almost forgot? Git checkout alias RG. And I need to do git push -f. And then alias RG to patch 1. All right, let me go look at this. I'd like to hide white space changes, please. Can I take hide white space changes for 300? Thank you. Just a little visual inspection. Just making sure. That nothing looks amiss. That's all new. That's all new. I tested that. Okay, there's the actual bug fix that we're worried about here. And there we are. Almost at the bottom. Everything's looking good. Nothing's standing out. Oh, oops. You know. All right, there we go. So now I go to main. And hello for those of you joining in. I'm AJ. I'd love to know who you are, where you're from, and what brings you to the channel today. Also, feel free to ask any questions, or we can go on rants together. That's absolutely fine. Let's see. Or raves. Raves are even better than rants. Bugfix K installers. Okay. And then we should see well, I guess we could go to the other commits, but I'm just going to do this. Close that out. Well, let's see. Yeah, I'm just going to close these out. That's fine. Git checkout. Wait, what was that one that I just closed? Feature vim schwumped. All right, git checkout vim the gimbash. Git rebase main. Git push fu origin vim bash, right? We'll just close these out that way. That's fine. Bugfix Oxide and the chore. Git rebase main, git push origin bugfix Zoxide arm. And then git checkout chore style 3, git rebase main, git push chore style 3. Whoops, origin. And then I should just delete all the branches here. Git branch. We need to get rid of all the remotes too. Yeah, I just need to do git remote rm. I haven't seen Dilarn and Yorun for a few days. Let's see, Onwivik, Liu Dong Hoa, Ka Distortion, Ho Swear, GH. Interesting. Dev Palacio. Creedosaurus. I wonder how he's doing. And G Souza. J Carroll. Oh, whoops. Maybe I can do this then. Echo. Xargs. Git rm. Git remote rm. Interesting. Well, I'll do it the old-fashioned way. I'll replace all of the spaces with carriage returns. And then we'll do git remote rm, and we'll just put that in front of everything. Oops. Oh, that was weird. Oh, I keep on hitting the wrong button apparently. All right. Oh, with an S, not a Z. That's why. Although he's going to come back. He makes PRs from time to time. Oops. And then this one as well, I suppose. That looks like a typo. There was a few here that looked like typos. All right, get remote dash V. Now we should just see the one. Yep, great. And get branch. There we go. Get branch dash D, bug fix GPG, bug fix kInstallers, bug fix Zoxide, vim bash. Bug fix GPG. So what was wrong with GPG? Get rebase main. Get diff main. Oh. Yeah, that wasn't really a... Okay, let's just check out main here. And we can do dash D on get bug. So the problem with GPG is actually that there's a bug in the version of GPG. Char style, alias RG, get check out, style updates, get rebase main. Okay. Oh, and this is not even style updates. So, okay, get checkout dash B idea YAML. There we go. Get push dash U origin idea YAML extra. All right, so I'm going to go back in here and I'm just going to get rid of all those junk branches now. Okay. This one. I wonder if I can rename a branch. Yeah. Close. Well, I don't really want to close the pull request. Let's just go to all branches. Linux releases. Okay, that was merged. All right, so that's all we got. So we're good there. Now let me go ahead and take a look at this, because this guy went through and responded. I ought to take the time to see what he said here. All right. Okay. So okay. All right, let me go through here. No, do not copy the binaries. So that's what I want to say. You copy binaries to your hosting from GH. No. So, no, it gives the script the URL to use. Let's see. No, it selects the correct distribution based on pattern matching, which is different for some packages, which is explicit for some packages, specific, not explicit, but which is customized for some packages, and templates that URL into the installer script. All right, so I'm just going to respond in kind. Most heavy listing done in Node. Let's see. Heavy lifting. I guess it isn't. What do you mean heavy lifting? Let's see. The version selection is not as simple as you might think. It's quite difficult to the host triple, no, what is it, target triple? The host target triple and version selection is not as simple as you might think. It's easy enough to explain. It detects the OS, Arch. What are the other things? Part of the target triple. It's the operating system, the architecture, CPU architecture. I think there's something else. Version. But the implementation is complex. Let's see. Is it possible to read them locally? So https webinstall.dev. What's the best cheat sheet we've got? Let me go pick one that I think has a particularly good cheat sheet. I need to turn the heat up on this thing. Or put a jacket on. That would be a sane, normal, human thing to do. It's for the website. Take a look at... There we go. Okay. Yep. All right, let's see what else. I've read the source will ask functionality for... Yes. Yes, Webby is meant to be lightweight, and the scope of the project is primarily to make it easy to install things. Some of this is given in more detail on the FAQ page. I wonder what happens if you try to install the FAQ. Let's see. And the other thing, you do some work underground, prepare installation scripts and host them on web install to dev. Is that open source? Is the server open source? Is there dependency management? Is there dependency management? No, there are a few installers. No, we don't host, or we don't have installers for things. Let's see. Things that we host installers for don't have dependencies. There are, however, some installers that install related tools. For example, Vim Schwammt will install Schwammt. This is also talked about a bit in the FAQ. I'm open to having a tiny bit more of a package management, but it's gotta stay small, and if lock files ever get involved, then it's going too far. And if lock files start to get involved, then it's going too far. There we go. All right. And let's see this one. How do I want to respond to this? You do some work underground. Almost all of, let's see, the server the server that's not visible doesn't do much work. Almost everything, it primarily handles routing, URL routing, and is currently closed source because that's where all the branding is, and I don't want someone stealing the project. I've had open source bandits. Let's see. I've had someone try to hijack a project before. The bits that aren't branding are primarily the handling of primarily URL routing and some templating. Some of that I'd like to move into this repo, but haven't had the time. None of that code is meant to be mysterious. Let's see. That said, it's the least valuable part of the project in terms of functionality, but the most valuable in terms of anyone who it's just gatekeeping from, I don't know what to call these people. And easy to reproduce from what's here. URL routing, caching, let's say templating and caching, applying templates. I'm just going to say templating because I think the templates are actually applied in this repository. Yeah, I don't know. I don't want to explain that too much further. Let's see. Did he close? No, he left this issue open. All right, so this one's done. Merged. Thank you. At distortion. All right, that's. Oh wow, we've got people joining in. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention. I was just reading to myself over here. Hello to all of you. Numbers are ticking up over there. Anyway, hi. Yeah, I'm AJ. Love to know who you are, what brings you to the channel today. Feel free to ask me any questions. We're just live coding, hanging out, so we can chat, we can go off topic. I really do enjoy the questions. I like the bit of derailing. We had some good discussion earlier about Docker, and then before that we were talking about Brave browser, and there was some other topic that came up that I don't remember what it was, but you know, so I really enjoy that stuff, and I do try to keep an eye on the chat here. It's just the few people that were here had left, and so anyway, yeah. Let me know what language do you code in. Are you full time at work? Where are you at? Okay, did I close that out? Oh, whoops. This should be closed. Yes, I meant to close that out. Okay, and add help to check for Git. Oh, yeah, I remember that one. Webby is called before the path for some installers. Add Raspberry Pi OS installer. Oh, that was a me thing. Add small step. Somebody had asked, can I work on this issue? That's up to you to decide. You're free to try. Let me know. because what I find is a lot of times people ask if they can work on an issue, but they haven't adequately checked to see if they understand what the issue is. They're just looking for, oh, I want to be a first-time committer to a project. And so this does have the first timers only, which is often good for documentation fixes. If you do know Bash, then you could do this. If you watch this video, the video is a little bit out of date. There's a few things in there that aren't 100%, but essentially these instructions in that video will get you 99% there. It's almost a copy-paste job. This could almost be templated. There are some manual steps, but there's some heuristics that we could apply, which actually I ought to make that an issue just to create some heuristics. Anyway, do we have any actual bugs here? This is not really a bug. Webby is called before it is in the path. Wait, is this a bug? Ah, yeah. Okay. Let's see. Okay, what can I say here? Okay. I like that idea. Want to take this on? There is a PR that he already made that I need to get merged in another project. I need to go do that. That's been sitting around for a little bit. Okay, and this should not be difficult to do. Let's see. How's your Bash and PowerShell? I'd accept a PR that modifies, let's see what it is. Do we have install in here? No, we don't. Okay. What would be Webby here? And then what do we need to do? Is it Bootstrap? If Webby package. There's one of these I've got a for loop in. Let me go check which one it is. I think it's under Webby here. I guess it would be for and then space. Okay. I'd accept, let's say instead of APR, let's see, PRs that modify, and let's see, what was the other one here? So it's probably, if that was bootstrap.sh, let me go ahead and look more specifically. Where is this for function at? For package name. This is a little bit weird because I'm templating a bash script within bash, but meh, what do you do? See, boom. And then what's the equivalent in this one? PowerShell. Let's do bootstrap.ps1 exe name. That we don't really need to worry about. I think it would be the Webby PS1, Webby PowerShell PS1. Exe name, curl, exe name. Or I think this would be Webby. Yeah, there we go. To respond to -h -help install -i -install. Install would be a no-op. But useful since some people, including myself, type it out of muscle memory. By mistake sometimes. -help. Should probably list out usage and common files that are edited. Something like this. Oops. Where to make the change. Alrighty. Webby. Package at, let's see, at version. Example. Node at LTS. Golang at, let's see, 1.16. RG at latest. PyEnv. Cool. Local opt package local bin binary dot config env man path.env. See dot config package I don't know, config file. Webby tries to not to mess, tries to do as little, tries to modify your system as little as possible. Webby tries to, let's see. Share man1 bin package. I don't know. What is it called? There's a standard for the standard file. What is it? FHS? FHS standard? File system hierarchy standard? .local? Do we have .local? Huh. Keeps on popping back up, huh? Okay. What is it? .local FHS. .local. Let's see. Let's try home local. Where does it talk about home local? Home local opt. I don't know what this thing's called. Maybe it's not the FHS. Maybe it's there's another one that's similar. I think it's called the S desktop standard or something like that. Maybe that's what I'm going off of. Home.local opt. Let's see if this. This is a standard thing. I don't know. I don't know where. I don't know why I can't find it right now, but it's a standard thing to use .local. Follow file system standards and touch as little of your system as possible. These are the files that that Webby is likely to modify. Package.1. Let's see. .profile. .zsh. .config fish. Config.fish. Let's see. files. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Your shells RC file. What does RC stand for? Let's see, Linux. I forget. Run commands. Your shells run commands file. The shared path environment file, which is one of the package's installation location and configuration file. All right. I think that's it. There's also a .local share. Oh yeah, it could be this as well. So share man1 package.1. The package's installation location manual configuration files. There we go. Okay, so that covers that issue. Now let's see if there are actual bugs. This is not really a bug. I'm going to remove bug from this. I want to say enhancement because it's not a bug. It is functioning as intended. It's not functioning as desired. Or you know what I'm saying? It's not as good as it could be, but it is correct. It is not causing an error. It is not causing a problem. That is actually a bug. Let me see. Do we have actual bugs here? What actual bugs do we have? Very few actual bugs. That's good. Okay. Firefox bug. This one, again, yeah, I'll come back to that. Ripgrep should be an alias of RG. I'm going to leave this one open because this is now done. But somebody else could do this. If y'all want to do this, I'm going to pop this in the channel right here. Easy first timer PR. Bum, 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 bum. Let's see. If you want one that's really easy, check this out. Okay. Contribution guidelines. I should add this as a file. GitHub, oops. Add contribution guidelines. Contributing file, where does that go? create new file, contributing.md. I don't want to put it in the .github directory. I don't understand why it says, okay, decide whether you store your guidelines in the root docs or .github. I think docs is okay. I'll do that. Then in the file name field, type the name and extension for the file. Contributing guidelines are not case sensitive. Files rendered in rich text format if the file extension is in a supported format. Yeah, I think docs might be good. Y'all have any thoughts on this? Should I put it under docs? Open government, whatever that means. Oh gosh, this is too... Interesting. What is open governance? Oh, weird. It's weird that they highlighted this one when it has so little traction. It's got almost more forks than stars. That's interesting. What is this? Huh. Well, that's interesting. But let's stick to the task at hand. Okay. Well, there's so few files here. I think we can just do it right here. This is fine. Yeah, let me go back here. And let me see. How to contribute. How to contribute. Contributing. Yeah, this is way too big. Way, way, way too big. That's way too much information to digest. All right. How to contribute to Webby. And then I'll just copy this stuff over. Guidelines for contributing to Webby. Signed commits. Let's see, but we appreciate semantic commit messages. What else? Update test sudo package. Alrighty. Well, hello to those of you joining in. I'm AJ. I'd love to know who you are, what brings you to the channel today, and feel free to ask any questions about coding, about anything really. We're just kind of coding and chilling. So I really do like conversation. When we get to have conversation, have questions, and chat a bit, that's more fun for me. And it's nice to know, who the audience is, because I'm just here pretty much coding by myself and got some onlookers. But I like it when I know who's the onlooker, and start to have kind of a friendly relationship with y'all. So and I'm happy to debate things too. I love healthy discussion. All right, signed commits. On Mac and Linux. Oops. I don't know if I've got that ready for Windows yet. I don't think I do. Let's see. All right, where is the little snippet on semantic commit messages? I had something like this. I guess I should be using feat, not feature. Fix. Style. Oh, I guess that, yeah. Yeah, I guess I'll put that in there. C bump for some more examples. All right. The general format is, I like what he did there. Using these types. I guess fix feat docs. There we go. I got to do better at my own medicines. Actually, let me go to the raw here and just grab this raw. Why does this seem so much more than it is? I guess this diagram makes it feel... Yeah. Try to write your commit messages in the present tense like this. Okay, cool. I kind of want to turn this into a table. I think that'll read better. So let's go with type and then description, usage maybe. Yeah, let's see if I can script this. Okay, we want to go with that to backtick is going to become an or. Can we do that? Let's make that an or with a space. Actually, it doesn't matter because it's going to get formatted anyway. And then we want to make the next thing we want to change is backtick, and a colon is just going to be a backtick colon and then open paren. It's just going to become like that, yeah. Okay, and then we'll just turn this closing bracket into, yeah. Oh no, whoops. I forgot. Let's put those over there and put this over here as well. There we are. Huzzah! Yeah, I think that'll look great. Okay, and I should reference one of those. Let's see. Where did we have recently? We had a pull request that also made this update. Add delta. Oh, and he asked if we could add delta. Somebody asked if we could add delta to the homepage. Let's see delta then, and get rebase instructions. Was that right? Yeah. Okay, I'm just going to put that in there. And did he update the test.sh? Yeah. So here we go. This is a good example. Excellent. C boom for an example. That's great. Okay. Is there anything else I want to put in there? Get checkout -b contributing. Get add contributing. Whoops. Get commit -m. This would be docs add contributing.md. There we go. We don't need a code of conduct because if you can't figure out how to conduct yourself, you'll either learn quickly, conduct yourself, or you won't be around long. I don't think I'm really going to put that there, but I hate codes of conduct in code. I hate them so much because it's all a bunch of bigoted nonsense. It's, oh. It's the Church of the Flying Spaghetti Monster. That's what it is. Okay, let's see what this actually looks like. There we go. Haha. Yeah, that looks too big. There was something else I was going to put on there, but I don't remember what it was. Okay, preview at... Boom. Okay, so get rid of that. Get rid of this. Get rid of this. Get rid of this. Get rid of this and this. You know, I did forget to update the JS hint test, or the test with the JS hint. Okay, that one's done. Okay, I'm gonna... Yeah, I'll leave that alone. Leave this alone. Leave this alone. I'm going to check out this in just a second. That's what we're going to end on here, is we're going to figure out about file systems. I wish there was something a little bit more official than this. So, for example, we have semver.org. Semver.org. Do we not have semantic commits? Semantic commit. We don't have a semcommits.org. Conventionalcommits.org. I guess this is the right way to go about it, but it's just not as good. Quick summary. Full specification. Noun. It is, yeah. Install scripts. Oh, okay, cool. This is neat. I like this. I want to put a star on that. Register path. Interesting. That's actually wrong. Ever so slightly. See, this is bash. So I may make some edits to this real quick. So this actually should be then in quotes, I think that's correct. I think this would be more readable, actually, like this. I don't know. Tell me what you think. Does this look more readable? I think that this is more readable. I think this is easier to understand. Because the other one, I don't know if that works quite the way that you think it ought to. Adding path to. Okay. I don't know, I might want to take a look at this later. Yeah, this is... I mean, I guess it doesn't matter because they know what... Oh, no. Ooh. Using arrays. I guess that works. I don't use arrays in Bash. If you need arrays, you've gone too far. Because if you just split all of these by space, it's actually the same thing. So you can do a for if you just put this as a string. But I think this is cool. I'm just gonna comment this for now. Schwampt plus shell check is what I'm gonna say. Oh gosh, what would this be? A refactor? Let me take a look here. Feet docs fix localize refactor. Let's see. Choose which email to associate with this commit. Yeah, sure. Let's do it. Yeah, I'll take a look at that later, maybe. But I like the idea of this. This is kind of cool. Boop. I like that. Okay, what else? Is there anything else I want to do right now? Contribution guidelines. Let's see. I've got a pull request open for that. I think it's time to take a break and then to grab a cold Mountain Dew and then get back to business. All right. Replacing with this. Let's see, is there anything else? I so want to do this. I've got to get that on my list of things to do. Oh, and also I want, here's something I want to do real quick too. Let's see, get checkout dash B. I'm going to do get checkout main, get check, whoops. Huh? What? Oh, yeah, okay, get checkout. I'm not really going to add that line in there. Get checkout main, get checkout dash B, add Python. And then I forget exactly what this should be. Do we have PyEnv for Windows as well? No, just for... Okay, so this one's an alias. So we're going to go with, let's take a look at ripgrep, because we just did that one. Oh, is it RG? Which one's the alias? Interesting. This may have been done wrong. No, this looks right. Okay. I don't know why it's got the versions in there, but whatever. All right, Python. mkdir-p Python. Python install.sh. And then I'm just going to get rid of all of this. Set-e, set-u, readme.md. We can just put this here. All right, Python alias. Homepage then is PyEnv. Tagline Python platform is an alias for PyEnv manager. I don't know. See PyEnv. There we go. Well, maybe not. Let's see. PyEnv. I guess we could do Python 3, for example. Say Python 2, Python 3. That could work. Oh my. I'm not sure what it's complaining about there. What is this? If not grep-q. Yeah, I'm not going to update anything here right now. Well, maybe I am. We'll see. And that is kind of an installer, not an initter. RG PyEnv. export path equals path. Yeah, I think I actually could do a Python 2, a Python 3, and then just a Python that's an alias of Python 3. So maybe we will do this. All right, let's say we're going to do this, and we're going to say pyenv. So we'll do if not pyenv. If not, what is it? Like this. Command-v. I guess we would do dash, we'll just do -z. So if this is empty, pyenv, we need to export this up top. How about if, I don't know, if not file, pyenv. Is that what I mean to do? Got to be careful about the pathing issue. All right, is this correct? Echo. Is this correct? Are they both correct? All right, if not executable, then Webby pyenv and then what? Okay, so we're not going to do this one. All right, this is it right there. Boom. All right, Python. I'm going to say this is install Python 3. That's what we're going to say here. I don't know what to think of this. Oh, hey. Hello. I'm AJ. I'd love to know who you are, where you're from, what brings you to the channel today, what kind of languages you program in, any of that stuff. I like to have conversation while we're on the stream. It's nice to have a connection with whoever is watching me, feels feels a little bit better than that way. So feel free to drop me a line or just say hello. You know, saying hi is nice. Just seeing a name. So I got down another rabbit hole and I decided I want to actually have a Python 2/Python 3 installer out of what I'm already doing with with these updates. I'm just trying to think how that could work. So this is going to be running in Bash presently, yeah. So eval. Okay. So I think I'm going to have to take a bit of this here. And I don't need all of it. But I think I need to make sure that this, we don't need to put anything in there. We just need, let's see, what does this need to do? I think I want to detect the current shell, but if I detect the current shell, it's always going to be bash. So maybe this is just what I need right here, is just I'm going to eval this thing, and I'm going to eval this thing. Because, yeah, when it's running in bash. Okay. And then I'm going to need to output this same message at the bottom. All right. So with that, let me take a look at the Webby PyEnv cheat sheet. PyEnv. Let's see what's the latest here. Are we up at 10 again? Are we not having a numerical sort? What's going on? Did PyEnv stop getting updated? Is it no longer a thing? Let's see. Python 3. What's the latest Python 3? 3.10? 3 weeks ago, 3.9.9. So it's a little bit behind. I wonder why that is. PyEnv. I got help here. I'm just going to look for 2.10. No, 3.10. I'm just searching on their wiki. Okay, 3.9.3 maybe. Create tag for new Python versions. I'm a little confused. PyEnv update. Let me just try this here. PyEnv update. Oh, I have not recently installed PyEnv. Ugh, it's doing the brew thing. Okay. There we go. Ooh. Oh, that looks kind of scary. I don't think we want alpha versions. Uh-oh. What's going on here? Mamba and Mini. Well, that's no good. How about I'll do a grep for 3 dot d plus dot d plus end. Tail dash n1. All right, good enough. And then I don't actually know how to get it to eat. Let's see, my version equals whoops. Oh, of course. I need to be in bash, not fish for this. Echo my version. I don't want the trailing new lines. I don't know how to get rid of those. Well, let's just try. Let's see, what do we got here? Cut dash D dash F3. There we go. Fair enough. Okay. My latest Python 3 equals and then we'll just put each of these on its own little doodad here. And so it is. And then what was the... Let's get rid of this one. Oh, I guess it should do PyEnv update. There we go. And then I suppose we do py install my latest Python 3. I guess we could not put that in quotes. And then, let's see, global system. Oh, right. Python list, Python install, Python versions, Python local. Yeah. To switch versions of Python, C webinstall.dev/pyenv. There we go. Good enough. All right, let's see here. Export, Webby host, beta, Webby, Python. That's interesting. I don't see how that's possible. Oh, crap. Interesting. Okay, everything looks good there. Okay. Good. Them temp. Okay, mk temp. There we go. Let's look for this. Web install. I'm a little confused here. What have I changed? Nothing. All right, let me just try running the same thing again. Maybe it was a fluke. Nope, it's the same thing. Looking for matching quote mark. All right. So there's a quote, there's a quote, there's a quote. All of these quotes have matching quotes. So what's the dealio? Sanity check. Okay. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Because it seems to be, well, let me just run this. So let's do Python install.sh. Prompt command, unbound variable. Install Python 3. Well, this is quite weird to me. Python install.sh 24. I don't know. wonder if somehow that $sign is being misinterpreted. So let's say, let's just put some echoes in here. Echo 1, echo 2, echo 3, echo 4, echo 5, echo 6, 1, 2, 3. So we don't get to 4. That seems to be the right thing here, both of these. I wonder if it's because of the differences in the shell. Okay, what do we get for shell here? Yeah. What does this one say? Echo, shell. See, it lies sometimes. I don't know. I don't know what needs to be done here. Okay, what if we do this? What if we echo prompt command? Well, that doesn't look too great. I don't know what to make of this. Anybody have thoughts on this? Okay, let's see. What if I go into my config fish config, and I find the PyNV stuff, and I just get rid of it. And then I open up a new terminal. All right. And then let's say that I don't do either of those. I don't do the virtual environment init. Huh. Still got something really strange going on. Okay, where does the bootstrap file go? Oops. What does it say? Line 456, 456. Well, that's interesting. Why would that happen? Let's try getting rid of the number there. I think that might have something to do with it. Not quite sure, but it could be. Oops, no. Okay, what is going on here? All right, let's take a look at RipGrub for a second. I don't know. I'm really kind of confused here. Okay. What is going on? Something is wrong. Yo. Thing. Something's wildly wrong, but I'm not quite clear on how it's so wildly wrong. I mean, this is wildly, wildly wrong. 457. Let's, it's almost as if the file is being changed while it's being read. This is critically bad. Something in the template is really, really messed up. Okay. Hmm. reinstall tmpl. So this is the whole string right here, right? Hey, what's up? I'm just debugging a Python installer right now. That was kind of unexpected. Just trying to figure this out. Anyway, I'm AJ. I would love to know who you are, what brings you here, what you do, if it's programming or what it might be. And I love to have some conversation. I'm happy to go off on tangents. We had some good tangents earlier. We talked a little bit about the Brave browser and Docker and some other things. Right now, the problem that I'm experiencing, let's see, that we got promises here, reads the file, and then it returns this, and then, let's see, install sh. It grabs the text, so it must finish reading the file before the time it gets here. The problem that I'm having is that a file that's being templated, in one particular case, is being templated very, very badly. And I need to make sure that this isn't happening anywhere else. Okay, that one's working just fine. What is special about this? So we've got to replace here. And we've got to install TPL. You know, I wonder if it's not replace the $ with, I don't know, what would we use to escape the $? A double escape? I don't know. Export Webby host, Webby Python. Huh. That's really, really strange. I think something in here is tripping up the regular expression parser. I think it is this line right here. I'm just going to get rid of this to see what happens. Let me just say get rid of this. Let's see if this still happens. That is a big issue. Indeed, that's it. I wonder how many of these files have a $ in them in that way, where they have a backslash in front of them? No, what was it? A plus $? Let me get back in there. There's a very interesting feature here. So plus $, backslash, plus $. So I'm pretty sure it's the $ that's causing it to mess up. All right, let's try if we just do this. Okay, that's working. Okay, so let's try if we add back the $. Okay. Huh, indeed. Indeed. So I'm not really sure what to make of that, though. Plus $? is a special regex replace. Let's test this out in JavaScript real quick. I can't believe I hadn't thought of this earlier. So what could we get here if we did? Whoops, that's not what I wanted. That's even less what I wanted. Okay. Yo. Replace plus $. X. Yo. Interesting. 1 yo 9. Interesting. Okay. I don't know what to make of this. Is this some what's the special part here? Okay, that would give us nothing special. Interesting. $sign equals means something. Or $sign quote, sorry. $sign quote means something very strange. So we need a bug fix for that. So literally, let's see, $sign quote with what? With $sign backslash quote? I don't know. Backslash? Now let's try this again. Interesting. Interesting. Keep on saying that over and over again. Doesn't make it any more interesting. It's just a verbal utterance. Let's see. Pad script. It probably needs to be any sort of character. It probably applies to numbers as well. If I did $1, for example. Let me see if I've got $1 anywhere. Because there may be some stuff that has broken. that I would have never have thought to have broken. Alrighty. Holy day. So interesting that we just haven't happened to not run into this yet. I learned something new about JavaScript today. I had no idea the $ quote meant something special, and yet apparently it does. So I'm going to guess that it is quote and 0 through 9. I'm going to guess that those are all special. I want to see if there's anything else that's special. So how about a double quote? Is that special? No. Is 0 special? Not in this particular case. What if I did a match like this? What if I did a match like, let's see, what if I did a match like this? No? $1? Yes. Okay, so $quote always applies. So let's look at this JavaScript regex $quote. Tell me more. No, I need to go deeper. Let's go to the reference documentation here. Okay, regular expressions. Right context, there we are. Last pattern, holy moly. Input underscore ampersand plus right context. Do we have any more of those? So it's got a thumbs down on it. Non-standard. Not on a standards track. Okay. Input underscore. So here's the rough part about this. The rough part about this is that I don't even know this behavior would be reproducible between different versions of Node. Dang it. Let's see. All have special meaning. Oh, that makes me sad. And then there's the plus. All right, story time, but reverse story time. Tell me a time that you had something like this happen with a ridiculous, weird behavior of a regular expression or some such. Okay, what if I just get rid of this E and US here? I'm trying to figure out how to shorten this. Okay, good. I can get rid of that. And it'll still redirect. Oh, what a pita. All right, so what is this going to complain about? Oh, no. Trailing backslash. Where? Oh, no. This is just bad news bears. Let's see, because what it means... Let me try this out in Node to be sure, but what this means is basically it's a guess and check game. This is not standard, so there's not a way to know. Oh, Suxors. What the heck? Now that has double backslashes. That doesn't make sense. Oh no. But wait. There should be $2 signs. There's only $1 sign? I'm in deep, y'all. I'm in deep. Let's go back to the old... this is the problem I have. Okay, we're gonna try that one. No. No. Ooh. So bad. Well, that's not true. Well, it looks like the Python install is the only thing that has that problem. Trailing backslash. Because it's got bad behavior. Because there's no way to do this the right way. There's only the wrong way to do this. Because if I put in the backslashes, it's putting in 2 backslashes. But if I don't put in the backslashes... Okay, wait. No, there's a reason for this. Hold on. Install txt. So the install text is getting padded. We're going to have to do it right here. And I think I know why. Because it's going through a regular expression interpretation more than once. And so it has to be escaped for each time it's going to go through. Maybe. Maybe not. Okay, now that says there's a trailing backslash there. So that points to... there's not a way to escape this. That is redonkulous. It makes sense because it's a non-standard regular expression feature. But it's dumb because there's no way to escape it. Because part of the engine understands it and part of the engine doesn't understand it. What if I do this though? What if I escape the $sign? Let's see if this works. Nope, if I escape the $sign, that doesn't work. So it will escape the $sign, but it'll add trailing slashes. So there is, if I'm not mistaken, there is no way to do this properly because the interpreter doesn't match itself. It'll either do double backslash or it'll do no backslash. What if we do this way? That'll probably kind of sort of work. Let's see what happens. Nope. That's not going to work. Okay. However, there's no way to escape it. All right, I'm just going to put this up here. Hmm. Can't escape $ quote in uninstaller. So it turns out that there's this weird feature of V8 that it allows you to it treats as write context in a regular expression, but there's no way to escape it. All right, so I guess we just put this here. Grep $ dot star foobar $ dot replace, and then we would say, what do we want to replace? Foobar with XYZ. Is this the use case here? Let me see. Node. Oh wait, no. Oops. It would actually be if command then we're going to do replace command with okay. Okay, and then just for my own sanity here, let's take a look one last time. Okay, so this is what's being replaced. Is over here. Yep, that's the install text. Oh, bother. Problem. Double problem. Safe command equals command.replace with $, backslash. Here we go. Safe command. Let's just go ahead and do that. Oops, that should not be 1 in this case. It should be there we go. Huh. Well, let's see though. But we could do let's see workaround. This is still problematic because you could legitimate have as a valid string. So but at least it's less likely. All right. Var double escaped equals, and then double escaped replace dude with let's see, $. Oh heavens. Can we what way could we do this? What is the quote character? Here's what we could do. Okay, so let's say quote dot char code at. Okay, so could we then do XO39? What would that be? No. Okay. So would it just be 39? No? Okay, 100. So which direction do we go here? 99, 98, 97, no, 100, and 1, and 2. I don't know what the escape sequence should be here. Maybe what's the Unicode? Okay. I think maybe I need to convert that to hexadecimal. So what's 39 to string 16? Whoops. I guess I need to quote that. Oh, 27. How lovely. 27, that's it. Who knows if this is going to work? But let's try it out. Let's see if this works for us. There's got to be a way to do this. No? All right, let's get rid of the... Okay. So does this work? No. No, that doesn't work. No. I don't know what to do here. That made no difference. I don't know the workaround for this is. I don't even know how to produce a workaround. So strange. Well, okay, maybe we could try this. We could say, let's take that and replace it with dollar quote. Let's go where we create the double escaped. And then we just reverse it. So we'd replace this with dollar, right? Oh no, $D. And then we would replace this with a quote. All right, that's it. Boom. Did it. Oh, man. Way less likely. Right. Oh, you know what I'm going to do? You know, here's what I'm going to do. Var crypto. Okay, var RND1. Okay. Yeah. All right. So crypto.random bytes to, let's say, 4 here. To string base 64. Let's say. This is too complicated. I'm not going to do that. We could add some randomness to it or something, but I think this is already kind of wacky, you know. All right, so we're just going to do here's what we're going to do. We're going to do this. That's it. Oh. Actually, I don't know if I want to do that either. Oh no, because that means something too. The underscore means something, so I can't do that. There we go. I don't think that means. Oh man. All right. Let's say this. That seems pretty safe. All right, so we got the safe command, and then we're going to replace this, right, with $, and we're going to replace the other one with a quote. And this will work, yeah? I think that works. Sweet, I'm going to go with it. Can somebody... Can we get a virtual high five over that? Problem solved. Oh, ish. Crisis averted ish. All right. Okay, let's try one more time. No! What did I do wrong? Oh, no. It's got to happen at the end. There we go. Okay, cool. So that's doing some sort of thing there. C compiler cannot create executables. Oh well. You know what? We're just going to roll. Whoops. We're just going to roll with this right here. And then we're just going to put in that extra escape there. And then same thing here. There we go. Kind of, sort of, maybe. RE dollar RE quote. Var RE dollar. Let me move these two up here. These are the kind of things that make programming not fun. Because it's nobody wanted to solve that problem. That was not a problem. That's not a useful problem. That is a bug in the language. I just, man. Now I have to go back through all of the replace functions I've ever written in the last 10 years and find out how this could break them. Because I'm sure that I've written functions that are actually vulnerable to this, because I never knew about this until now. In fact, I probably had replace functions that are vulnerable to just having a $1 messing them up and never thought about it. I wonder if there's a way to tell replace to just interpret the value in string mode. JavaScript replace escape $. How to escape replace JavaScript. Ah, there we go. How to escape regex replacement characters. Uh-oh. Oh, okay. All right, all right. Crisis averted. My ignorance is king. Wait. Okay, okay, let's roll this back then. Let's get all this mess. Alright, however, can be escaped with doo-doo. Alright, so that should be okay. And then here, there it's being acted on. So here, we just need to replace that like so, like that, to prevent it from being replaced. Goodness knows, that is a tip of the day. Oh, I don't even know how to explain that though. That's the problem. How does one even... What words do I use to describe this as a tip? Let's see what I can come up with here. Tip of the day. Use to escape in a regular expression replacement. This is really hard to put into words, but essentially, unless you actually intend for to have $sign to have special meaning for replacement, you must always escape it with do. Okay, so what is the thing? So string dot replace re replacement dot replace $sign. Sorry, I'll bring this over in a second. You must use $sign. Oh no, and now Twitter. $sign has special meaning in Twitter. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. My life is ruined. Oh. Hold on, let me bring this over here. I don't even know how to say this. Okay. You must use. There we go. Because I was doing this, and you know, and now it's. Regular expressions replacement string. Let's see, blown. Unless you actually intend to and user provided regexp replacement strings. Unless you actually intend. Let's see. So we're going to do this. We're going to do bad code, good code. Bad code. And it's going to be like this. Let's see, replacement. Let's see, val. I could call it value maybe. To be the right context, replacement, etc. Oh, goodness. So we have a security broken thing. There we go. How's that? Let's see. Example. I love them dollars. All right, let's see. Replace things with expected. I love them dollars. Actual. Oh my. Results. Show growth facepalm. No. Stop. Let it go. My whole life is a lie. All right. And it's already 1 in the morning. I need to do the other things that I wanted to do. Oh well. There we go. That's the best I got. I guess this kind of makes sense. What to do? Let's see. All should be escaped with. Oh, that's going to be a fun one. Let's make sure we put that one in in single quotes there. Alrighty.